Oh, what a lovely view you have right now of a garage door. I'm sure you're quite thrilled to be seeing a garage door and all this other bullshit, but I guess you could say this would be the official first video of the season for me, since, you know, it's been like 80 damn degrees in Chicagoland for the whole night. So, I have a new setup in the garage. Technically, right now, what you're seeing is absolutely boring, but I'm sitting exactly where my pads were last year. This, actually, most of that discoloration you're seeing, aside from the shadows, that's from all the various type of work. Like, this is right there in the center. That's where one of my pads was. You can kind of see the indentation. So the new setup is following the door, following the door, following the door. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. BC 35 and 3500 change machine. And then pump. So I have, and then it's tools and all sorts of other assorted crap that we have to pick through, and I just replaced a bunch of lights, so it's actually quite bright in here. To turn Marvel on, you actually have to go around to the back to the switch. I should change that. I should actually pop the door during the whole thing and do all of that. Everything's good. Everything powers on. I do have to do some slight tweaking with this one. I never got to clean it out much. The one in the back is ready to go. That won't be sticking around here for all that long. My cousin and I went through and cleaned out the pads and everything. The only problem I've run into that may be of some consequence is that I'm going directly up from the pads. There is that. Now I'm going to set this camera directly on top of my head, and you can see where the problem might come with. Turn that light off so you're not blinded. So you can see that's kind of an issue. It's not a huge issue, but it is. So I played a couple games earlier, and I haven't hit my nugget on that garage door opener yet, but it's only a matter of time. The new setup for getting everything up and running is I've got a surge strip down here, the one I was using last year. I have to power it on, plug in, and pump starts powering, and then I have to open the garage door to do this, but sorry, really dark, I know. Alright, Marvel's on. Marvel starts powering up. Absolute's on, Marvel's on. It's in the Naomi boot screen. It's actually kind of clear on this. I got some discoloration up in this corner. I think it may just be a degauss thing. If anybody has any sort of suggestion as to what's going on with there, I'm more than willing to listen and be able to see it here, right here. But
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah, I've got 16 credits on it. As for things that need to be done with pump, pads are still brilliantly bright. The only thing I actually need done with pump that absolutely has to be done is I need to replace the preamp and switch out a couple of wires, because I don't have sound on that set right over on the left side here. This changer, I just have to run some bills through it and test it. The one in the back is ready to rock. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I have the discoloration up in the corner here. Like I said, I think it's degauss. This marquee is retarded. Totally fucking retarded. I don't know why they cut the marquee up and slapped it on that, but I have an actual marquee coming for it. I spent 30 bucks on it. People have already seen the pictures of this one. I don't know who laid out that control panel. I want to punch them for it. Otherwise, for now, I've got no locks. Coin bucket. I got the mango. Oh, he got the mango sentinel. That'll probably go up right here. Screw that in. I have coin mechs in. That's 16 credits is because I grabbed like $5 in quarters and just started feeding through. Oh, I do have lights. I should hook those in. Excuse me a second. Oh my god, what the fuck? Coin counters work. Test switches work. I I'm probably going to sand down and repair a couple things, and I need to either screw in or lock the back. But that's the, oh god, that came loose. But I'm gonna replace the buttons. I'm gonna get a new setup for this. The control, the joysticks are already new. I can't stop stuttering. But yeah, I've got my work cut out for me. This doesn't include all the stuff I have to do with the Dance Freaks I have. I'm actually kind of waiting on parts to come back in, and then I get to see if that goes. Luckily, I'm not keeping that after much afterwards. Like I said, the changer in the back behind that is going to be going away. And I think I actually set myself up nicely so if I'm still here, when winter rolls around, I can just kind of put the pads on their side leading in that way and one leading in this way, throw a tarp over it, and I'm all done. So pretty decent little game room setup in the garage. Hell, if I wanted to, I could start charging myself to play. But why the fuck would I do that? Oh, I do need cylinder locks for those, but that's not a problem. So yeah, I hope to have some people down here tomorrow, possibly. I may be going to do something, but it'll be nice to have some people down to play up the new setup, and I'll even have chairs for people to sit on, and we can relax. Kick the garage door open, kick in the fan. It's supposed to be like 70 or 80 tomorrow. Beautiful. Yeah, any thoughts, any comments, fire 'em at me.